Hey, great. The last digit of the like for each who you are from the chalk playground. So go down right now, click like, click subscribe, click the bell, look at the screen, pay attention to the last digit of your like and compare these facts. And who are you? Write about it in the comments. It's simple. For example, if you're a marshmallow, then I write marshmallow. Everything is cool. Enjoy your viewing. Great, dear friends. You're on the Melancholy channel. In this video, I'll tell you 7 new facts about the new update. But before the start of the video, I would like to say a huge thank you to these guys for getting into my video. And if you want to get into my next video, then you just need to subscribe to the channel, put a like, write your top comment. Well, don't forget to subscribe to the cart, the link is as always in the description. It's interesting there and, in principle, we communicate with my subscribers there, so just go to the cart, subscribe and spend a fun time. In general, I will not drag out your time and enjoy your viewing. Well, going into a nice background, would like to say right away about the first fact, and that is that voting has been added and, in principle, I will tell you how to vote now. Voting was added so that players could vote for a new item that will be released in the next update. But this is only part of the future update. That is, you don't think that they will add only essentially one item? I think it will look like this. You add an item and a couple more buns and chips to it, maybe some optimizations, fixes, and so on. Therefore, this is exactly what the vote was created for, just to determine the update vector. Well, in principle, many do not understand how to vote, because when opening this menu, this button pops up for many, what the hell is not ready yet, so vote later. In general, how does it work? Everyone shows ads, one way or another, sooner or later, as you progress through this game. One advertisement is one vote. That is, when you cross the Mayam playground, you play, you are shown ads. As soon as you have one ad, then you already have the ability to vote. I haven't checked yet how many of these votes there can be, but it seems like you can vote an infinite number of times. That is, in fact, one vote is one advertisement. It seems to work that way somehow. I have already cast my vote, so far. So take note of who hasn't figured out how it works yet. Well, the second fact is a change in the background in MO and Dieter. When you switch to Mod and Dieter now, you have a different background and then the one that was before. And in fact, I think there are a lot of references in this background. Now I'm preparing a little script about this, and maybe in the future, if I can somehow connect it with some references, I will definitely analyze it and a video will be released about it. But in fact, the background is pretty good and beautiful. Many updating the game did not know about it yet, so the background was changed after all, and it looks something like this. I tried to catch the moment between how the menu changes so that you have a complete picture. Well, fact number 3. Many did not know that they had added a button, a new zoom button or a magnifier in a different way. That is, in this menu now there is such a stupid thing. Okay, what's not for, right? In general, by pressing this button, you can bring the screen as close as possible. And now there are quite a huge number of opportunities to bring it closer. In fact, now this is the maximum macro photography, which in principle is very good. Facts number 4. Fixed a little space, borders and physics. Now the cosmos looks something like this. Of course, the changes are minor, but the physics is still changed, although not so much. We also fixed the boundaries of space, they also look a little different. That is, in fact, it's just an optimization and correction of what happened, but many simply did not notice it, because these changes are insignificant, although they exist and still affect the quality of the game. Here is such a short fact, but the fact is a fact. In addition to space, many buggies with the main menu have also been fixed, more precisely with a choice of background, so it's also worth paying attention to, and for this, too, we put a Lacosic as always. Bug fixing, in principle, is the most important update for me, because mine buggies affect the quality of the game and fixing them only has a positive effect on the game. Well, the 5th fact is that they added a spacesuit. In principle, this is something that many people already know about, but still not telling about it would be just a mistake of a blogger like me. Therefore, they added a spacesuit, just know about it, who didn't know yet. The spacesuit is a pretty cool thing, which is really cool in this update, would even say one of the most important. And, in principle, the addition of a spacesuit was only asking for, and this is, in principle, a logical update. The 6th fact. Many people didn't know about it. I think 99.9% of the players didn't know about it after all. And this has changed the display of advertising. Previously, the ad felt like it was being shown about every 6 minutes. Now it looks a little different. Ads are shown as you add a lot of items. Well, also time also affects. In fact, it has changed a lot. And in fact, she stopped being as intrusive as before and it became more pleasant to play. It seems to you as if this is a minor update, but believe me, it is the quality of ad impressions that affects the responsiveness of users, how much they trigger from this. And as for me, this update will simply reduce the intensity of the trigger to this advertisement. So this is definitely only a plus. Well, in principle, the seventh fact is insiders and decorations. What do I mean by the word insider? This is of course a vote. And now we can find out the vector of development of the cute playground. At the moment, the Jeep wins. I have already told you how to vote. But there is still some kind of bomb. As for me, it's kind of like rubber, something I don't honestly understand yet how it works, but it's already in the voting. And fireworks. As for me, the most important and necessary thing right now is, of course, a Jeep. And in principle, adding a car will just slightly change the very concept of the Mila background. This is, let's say, a revolution and voting is only part of this revolution. Therefore, the Jeep is a very important upgrade. It will untie the hands of developers completely. Now they will just add as many different things as possible, in addition to all sorts of blocks and decorations, because before the main concept was that, in fact, the player should build these machines himself, develop himself and pump his skills to the buildings himself. But now it's a little different. Now the developers have realized that the main thing is what the player thinks. And perhaps this is their mistake, perhaps the machines will negatively affect the buildings in principle and the responsiveness of users. In general, we'll see. Well, for now. In general, this is where my video is coming to an end. Write in the comments what you liked most about the update and what facts you still didn't know. Thank you for watching, good luck to everyone. You are on the Melonfonk channel. Bye, everyone. And I remember, my friend, as always, I'll see you one of these days.